Hey everybody, good morning. So I just wanted to get on here and show you behind the scenes of Paint Party headquarters because we have had so many questions of exactly what do you get when you join Paint Party headquarters. So just a real quick reminder, today is the last day to join Paint Party headquarters. Let me go ahead and put that on there so everybody knows when you need to make sure you join. So tonight by midnight, we close the doors, and then when we open them to the public in September, the price will be higher. So make sure you join now. So behind the scenes, sneak peek. And then let me see if that works. Yep. Okay. So I'm going to start sharing. As you come on, just go ahead and let me know if you have already joined Paint Party headquarters or if you're already a member, and let me know if you've already joined, if you are liking this. Okay. So I'm going to share my screen, and I'm also going to be sharing. Hey guys. Hey Shauna. Hey Don. Y'all can tell my voice is starting to give out. It's that time. Okay. So let's go ahead and share my screen. Let me get my Paint Party headquarters up, and then I'm going to be answering questions for all of y'all on what is included, because yes, it's a great place to be, but if you don't know what's included, you don't know really where you're going, right? So let's go ahead and share. Oh, Lana joined. Awesome. Lori already joined. Don joined. Welcome. Okay, so I'm going to share my screen. And I am going to share, let's see, my desktop. Okay. Whoa, that looks weird. Can y'all see that? Okay, so I think I won't be able to see the comments, but I am going to, wow, that looks so strange. Let me know if this looks normal. Let me see. I might have to get Bobby or Brendan to make sure it's looking normal. Okay, let me see if they can help me out. Okay, so yeah, okay, so that looks weird. So I think I have to go here. Okay, so here's the first thing I want to share with you. We have 3 different ways that we are sharing Paint Party headquarters with you. So when you join at $35 a month, you can cancel at any time, but the price will go up when we open the doors to the public in September, and your price will not go up. So if you sign up at the $35 rate, your price will never go up. You'll be grandfathered in. And we close the doors at midnight. So I want to show you the 3 different ways that you're getting information. So number 1, you're getting information through like a hub. It's like a membership hub. So every single thing based on the stages we've talked about, based on the welcome, I'm going to show you a little bit inside there. But this is where you can really learn, really spend time in here without the distraction of a Facebook notification or a ding or somebody texting you, whatever the case may be. So you can actually get this on your phone and use it on your website. Okay, so this is just a little bit about that. So let's say you wanted to go to spring paintings, right? Let's see. Okay, so you want to go to spring paintings. If you go here to spring paintings, you can see all of the different things you already have access to just for spring paintings. And here's the cool part. If you see over here where it says gold, does everybody see that? Just put gold in the comments if you can see where it says gold. Okay, so let's say you wanted to use the spring cactus. If it has a gold stamp on it, that means you can use it for any use you want. You can make money with it online through virtual paint parties or however you choose. You can make money with it in person, and you can make money with it with art kits, okay? As you can tell, there are a ton. Almost every single thing we have is gold unless it is a guest, okay? So if it is a guest, you can see that the guest can be done for in-person parties. But, oh, good. You can see my face. I didn't know you could see my face. Hello. The guests you can see for, you can use for in-person parties. But remember, Paint Party headquarters until May 12th was designed for only in-person parties. But since then, we have realized the need of virtual paint parties. And so now everything is, except for guest tutorials, everything is set up for you to use for in-person and online paint parties. So let's say here, okay, so let's go to the spring cactus. Let's say, hey, I'd like to use the spring cactus. Okay, so not only are you going to get a tutorial, and again, like I said last night, it's not a tutorial where I'm just on a Facebook Live blabbing. It is a legit tutorial where you are getting the exact information you need. Okay, a lot of times these tutorials are going to be straight down. Okay, so let me see if this is one. I don't know for sure. So it does the time lapse. Let me see if I can find one that's straight down. We have a lot of straight down ones too. A great thing because it's helping you along the way, all of that good stuff. But then the marketing, all of that is put in a Ziploc. So that way you have more concentration, right? So let's say we're on the spring. So also, did you notice when I click these, everything you need is right here. The tracers, the instructions, the supply list. And the coolest part about this, again, this was created out of a need I had for my own business. And I still, when I do paint parties, do you know where I go to get all my stuff? Paint party headquarters. So for example, if I'm going to teach the spring cactus, I'm going to come over here to the spring cactus and I'm going to grab the supply list. From that supply list, I'm going to download it and then I can immediately put it into my designs. Okay. And let me go to, for example, the bunny. So if I needed the bunny, which I know bunny, we're kind of over that, but I just want to show you. So all of these things are ready. So we have upgraded our marketing, all of that. Like I said, you know, now that we have more people in Paint Party headquarters, it allows us to have more resources to hire awesome people like Sylvia, who is a member of Paint Party headquarters, but also does a lot of our graphic designing. So literally you can grab this and immediately post on your page, right? You can grab a Facebook event banner. Look at that. You can immediately change this because it's able to be edited, editable. I can't say that word. Able to be edited, and you can change this stuff as you need it, which is really, really cool. Okay. So there's just so many resources. Let's say you want to get the supply list or the instructions to your online paint party, or maybe you want to print these instructions and you want to put these instructions in your art kits. Well, you don't have to reinvent the wheel or type it up or try to make it look pretty. We do all that for you, okay? And that is just a very, very, very small part of Paint Party headquarters. So now I'm going to show you some of the marketing stuff. So here's the cool thing. So every month we release a tutorial that has all of that goodness with it. Then we release a, and I'll show you kind of some of the summer paintings that we already have available. And then I'll also show you some of the, here's some of the summer painting designs. You can see the margarita, the pineapple, the camper, the cactus. Then I'll show you some of our designs. Like I said, we've been here for 2 years. So you're coming into a ton of paintings, a ton of tutorials. Oh, we're still putting those in. Sorry about that. I'll show you where those are on the Facebook group. We might, yeah, we're going to put those in too. Back that up. We're putting those in, don't worry. But then let's say you want to go to your May trainings. Okay, so May trainings are all done. Everything's organized. So here we have our interviews that we do with some of you. So a lot of times I can talk about paint kits. I can talk about virtual paint parties so I'm blue in the face. However, when you see our members giving you things that they're doing, sometimes when somebody else is saying it, it's kind of like when your mom tells you something 1,000 times, but you don't hear it, but then somebody else tells it to you. Then it's like, oh my gosh, maybe that's what I should try, right? So Jackie here, she's one of our members. She has been a brick and mortar studio owner for many, many years. And she had to immediately go to virtual paint parties. So this woman is awesome. She's been doing paint parties on the weekends for like 200 to 350 people at a time. Just hear that. I mean, of course, that's not everybody's story, but I want you to see the possibilities. So this is a person that that did not have anything virtual and then went virtual. And I love what is going on there. So now when she goes back to her in studio, she not only has in studio, but now she can do virtual and she can do kids. So we have so many. Olivia here, sweet, sweet girl. I think she has 3 or 4 kids under the age of 11. Started selling art kits like crazy. She's already sold over 100 paint kits, and she used that money to pay for a cabin so that her whole family could go and spend time at this cabin during the quarantine. And she's upped her, look at this, she's upped her Facebook following to 700 followers in just 1 month. So these are like real stories that you're going to be able to see and hear. And so then a lot of times what we'll do is a featured photo. So you don't have to, again, come up with a new featured photo for your personal Facebook page. So yes, I said personal Facebook page because look, you can grab that and immediately we made it to where it doesn't say Texas Art and Soul. It doesn't say anything like that. And then if you were to go to my personal Facebook page, let me go ahead and go over to that. You can see, and we show you how to do this, but you can see where we put in the featured photo. So that's just a really cool thing that you can do. So when people are on their phone and they see you, immediately it shows, oh, she teaches paint parties. And look, I can go from here to her business page and see what is going on. Okay. Oh, that's my YouTube. Sorry. My Texas Art and Soul page. So I have all my business links in my profile of my personal page. So that may help some of y'all too. Okay. Another thing I want to share with you. So we have, let's see. So that's Paint Party Headquarters. So you get it delivered 3 ways. You have the hub. Okay. So this will be your welcome where you start. And it kind of gives you the setup of what to do, right? And in a minute, I'm going to show you the community because that is always really fun. Then every stage, depending on where you're at, you're going to see stage 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. After 2 months have passed, so like right now we have April and May's trainings ready for you to look at. But once they pass, then we disperse them based on where they need to go. So right now in stage 1, you have access to way more than you need, okay? So again, as you come in, I want you to control your overwhelm because this is going on 2 years in the making. These right here have been made for you recently. All of these Paint Party Revolution, this is whenever you start getting back into in-person parties. So do you need to know this right now? No. If you are just, bored one day and have time and want to go through it and get excited about our in-person, then yes, but you don't need to watch those right now. So we're going to be leading you through the things you need right now. And then here's the cool thing. Let's say you get through these stages and now you're the money-making artist, or maybe you're coming in as a studio owner, as a person who's already making money doing this, but you want the more higher level things that you need to know to get to the next step. So we're talking about taxes, insurance, licenses, Tax Talk with Connie, who's one of our members who is a CPA. And you'll see me in there several times go, I am not a tax professional. I can teach you everything there is to know about paint parties, but with taxes. But Connie opens up and kind of gives you some guidelines. Emails. This is something that, I just want you to know. People are like, email marketing is dead. Nobody reads their emails. How many of y'all have just joined? Let me know in the comments. How many of y'all have just joined Paint Party Headquarters based on emails? Getting an email from me, okay? So right there, it just goes to show that emails are not dead. When I sold my kits, when I sell my kits, we're delivering kits tomorrow. That was done all through emails, okay? So constant contact, making your page look like a website. Facebook ads, oh my gosh. Guys, this training alone is worth $1,000 easy. These 2 ads that we teach you in this advanced part, again, if you're just starting, do you need to know this part? No. But I pay my Facebook angel the price of a mortgage to do my Facebook ads every single month. And she is awesome at it. You are here because of my Facebook ads. We have 2 of our most used that we use for me in this training. So if you're just like, I want to get in just to watch those Facebook trainings, at a freaking $35 is a steal. Oh my gosh. So, and me and Gretchen put this together for you. And so when you're doing this, we have a warning. Make sure you only start with $5 a day. Remember, Facebook is not a place that you can call and say, I accidentally put $100 that day and it's taken out $300 of my money. How do I stop it? They will not be like Walmart and just refund you anything you want. Facebook doesn't work that way. So make sure when you start to play around with Facebook, you are careful. Do I want you to start doing Facebook ads? It depends on what stage you're at. If you're at stage 1, no, of course not. Okay. So we have all different stages. But again, this training alone is worth easily $1,000, easily. And it is in Paint Party headquarters for $35 a month. Okay. So now I'm going to share with you let's see. Let me see how questions are going. Oh, Susan joined through one of my emails this morning. Yes. I'm telling y'all, so cool. So we'll be able to go to the vault of the old classes. Yes, Elizabeth, you immediately have access to every single thing in Paint Party headquarters. Now with that, I want you to make sure, let me see if I can stop sharing for just a second and then I'll show you the hub. I don't want to stop screen. Hold on. There we go. With that, I want you to pinky promise that you are not going to get in there and try to binge watch everything. And you're going to end up going, this is too much. I can't take it and I'm done, right? You have to promise me you won't go in there doing that. We have 3 strategic things that we only want you to do right now. Okay? Because if you start going in like a bull in a china shop, you're going to just go, this is too much. This is too much. This is too much. Jennifer says, just hard to keep up with. Yes, Jennifer, you have to only do the things we're going to ask you to do at the beginning. Okay? Because if you just start going through all of it, you're looking at 2 years worth of trainings. 2 years. And again, we want to immediately start teaching you where to go first. So it's very important that you go where we're telling you to go first. I could go through and just hide everything and only allow those 3 things I'm asking you to do. But I didn't want to do that because I know some people are at different stages. Some people are signing up just to get to that Facebook training. Some people are signing up just to get to the marketing stuff. So I purposely didn't hide it from you because we're all adults. I trust you to control your overwhelm. Okay. So you are responsible for that. I can't be responsible for that. Okay. And yes, the flamingo, you have immediate access, Sheila, to use that flamingo however you see fit, as long as you're a member. Yes. Okay. Pinky promises. Thank you. Let me know if you will pinky promise that. Pinky promise that. I want to treat everyone like the adults we are and know that you are going to just do what you need to do at that time. And in a second, I'm going to show you the community because that's really awesome. Natalie says, hi, I joined last night. My husband was like, did you buy something from PPHQ? Say yes, and it's going to start making us money. It's so exciting. Let's see. I still have not watched the video for 7 p.m. on Sunday. Can I watch it somewhere else? Sharon, great question. So we did a 2-hour and 45-minute masterclass on Sunday night. That masterclass will be taken off our YouTube. It will be taken off of our Facebook page tomorrow. So if you have not, it will be housed inside of Paint Party headquarters. Actually, I think Brendan has already put it in Paint Party headquarters for us. So if you have not watched that yet and you're like, I don't know if I want to join yet, but I need to see that masterclass, guys, you need to watch it before tomorrow, because around noon, we start taking down those trainings because they're only free until we close these doors. So around noon, everything, I'm not going to have my team stay up till midnight because that is just, we usually are, but we're not going to be trying to take everything down at midnight. So we really need to make sure that if you want to see that, you need to watch it now, because if you're just wanting to watch the free stuff, make sure you watch it now so then you can get the stuff like that. So it'll all be transferred to Paint Party headquarters. Okay, so here is a little bit of, let me share my screen. Let's see. Sorry, y'all. My brain's still trying to work this morning. Okay. Oh, YouTube. My YouTube is Texas Art and Soul. If you want to see any of my YouTube stuff. Okay, so here is YouTube. No, sorry. Again, my brain is not working. Okay, so here is where we're letting everyone into our. So I said you have 3 ways to access Paint Party headquarters. Actually, you have 4 ways. You have the app, which is on your phone. Okay. You have the membership hub, which I just showed you. You have the community. This is where if you want to ask questions, there are no stupid questions. You can immediately ask a question, and usually within an hour's time, if not sooner, you'll have a response. If it's not from me, it's from many other people in the community. Like I said, we are over 1,000 members strong now. And we're trying to these are new people that have joined this morning. So we're trying to get you in as soon as possible. We're trying to get everybody in by Friday, but Brendan surprised a bunch of you and let a lot of you in on Wednesday. So you've already been going through here, looking through a lot of this stuff. So this is just the discussion, right? So for example, just this training right here, here's the coolest part. So it's me showing you how to do art kits. But then there's 85 comments of all of the Paint Party headquarters sisters and brothers going through here, sharing what they're doing. This is a huge seller for me. You know, all of these cool things, sharing what is working, sharing what they're doing as their kits, sharing how they're packing them. I mean, this is when I say like this community is unreal. They are unreal because they're literally like, this is what's working for me. Susan, who sold over 1,800 paint kits in 6 weeks. This is what's working for her. Here's where she's getting cups. I mean, that's the thing. You're not just relying on, okay, you know, Heidi, look at Lisa. Here's my instruction sheets, sharing step by step of exactly how to do it. And a lot of times, you know, we, as we're sharing this stuff, people are like, okay, is this okay to share? And we have a hashtag that says hashtag share. So if somebody shares something and says hashtag share, that means that they're allowing you to grab their image and share it, right? But I want you to make sure you have permission from them before you just go do that. So if it's my design, like this was one of my designs, then you're going to, you know, of course, don't share that cute little kid because that's not your picture to share. But we have so many areas where you can share. So here's one of our new members. Welcome. And then we have a section in here where you can start sharing you. So we have already 264 comments of everybody sharing them coming in, where they're from, all of these awesome things. Oh, there's Monique. I'm so excited. She's in here. So we have so many awesome new ladies and people that have already been in here for a while. Okay, so here's what I want to show you as well. So at any time in here, you can ask a question. So I have made this community to where you don't have to wait for approval to you to ask a question, because I want you to be able to go like, you know, for example, you know, I'm in Michael's. What kind of paint or brushes did Heidi say to get? Oh, I can't remember and I can't find it. Let me figure it out. So then she could type a question, and usually within, you know, an hour or less, she's getting a response. If she needs to look, let's say you're a new member and you want to just search this group, you could type in brushes and hit enter, and you're going to get so many recommendations on brushes. It's insane. Okay. But if that is overwhelming, you can again just type it. Now, with us putting like not the lock. So I know in Facebook, you can put like a lock where anytime you type something that we have to approve it first. Okay. As long as you are playing by the rules. And when I say playing by the rules, that means that we are not a group where we're trying to have a lot of drama. There is no drama here. Okay. So if you see the post in here They are happy posts. Now, I know the world is not all rainbows and unicorns. I get that. But I also get that there are 1,000 million groups out there where you can look. She came back. She left and she came back. And this is, if that tells you anything, right? You know, if somebody leaves and then they miss it and they want to come back. So Tony, welcome back. We're glad to have you. But there are a zillion Facebook groups out there where you can be negative, right? So I get that you might need to, you know, you have a question or something like that, or you're like, oh, I'm frustrated, I can't get this tech to work. But before you post, always post with the intention of, you know, how can I get help, or how can I do this? Because we want to help you. We want to help you succeed. This isn't a place where we're just like, oh, this has been my day and it was the worst day ever and nothing is good in life. Like, no, we are about gratitude. We are about, you know, problem solving. We are creatives that problem solve and move forward. And yes, we're a praying group. So we have had people who have lost people in here. We have had people that are going through a major surgery. And yes, do we want them to post and get prayers? Of course, right? You know, there are a ton of prayer warriors in here. But I want you to remember that every time you post, like if you have a question, don't do a, you know, 4 or 5 paragraph backstory before your question, because then it's going to be hard for us to get to it quick. Okay. So if you're like, hey, I'm doing an art kit and this is happening, what do I need to do? We're going to be able to answer that question so quick. Another thing I want you to remember is that this is not a buy, sell, trade group. Okay. So I know a ton of you are coming in here with, you sell cups, you sell shirts, you are talented at this, or you're awesome at that. Please be mindful. So I have created Paint Party Headquarters as a safe haven. So you can come in here and share. But if all of a sudden every single post that is posted by over 1,000 members is, you know, check out my business here, check out my cups I do there, we have literally turned this into a buy, sell, trade. So with that, again, we are all adults. Think of if you had a giant place that you created, and if you were about to post something, does it feel salesy? And if it feels salesy, it is not the place to post, because again, we want to have this as a safe haven where we can go to be supported, to ask questions, to get help, and to move forward fast. So yes, you have access to the what am I trying to say? The app. You have access it to as the website, but some people don't even want to go there to access it. Some people want to see everything I just showed you in the units. So we have also duplicated everything into the units. So everything you saw in our beautiful, beautiful membership hub is still here. Okay. So our welcome video that is also in the other one is right here. Okay. So if you ever go to the units, you're going to see every single thing that was duplicated in Facebook. So some people really love to stay in the Facebook group because they want to watch those trainings through here. So if remember that Facebook training I was telling you about, all those stages, guess what? The Facebook training is in stage 5 under Money Making Artist. So that same training that I just showed you is also right here. Oh, there's an ad because we put it on YouTube unlisted. Hold on, let me skip the ad.
Watch the world premiere trailer now on YouTube.
Selling services to businesses without leaders.
Hold on, let me skip my ad. I have ads running on YouTube. Another thing, as you get to stage 5, you will want to do ads on YouTube because that brings you extra money.
It's like stepping over piles of
Hold on.
just to pick up a.
Hey, Paint Party Headquarters. Okay, so how many of y'all out there are getting frustrated with not having butts in the seat for prepaid painters? Anybody? Okay, so this whole thing is on Facebook ads. That was the same thing that was in the membership hub. But did you see how the membership hub is a lot cleaner, a lot easier to get to? All right, so here's Instagram tricks and tips, branding. There's so many things in here. And then also, again, that's where you have to be an adult. control your overwhelm, because we could have easily hid all of this stuff and thought, nope, they're not going to be able to do that. We want to make sure they're just doing those first 3. So what we did was we put anything that you need to know right now in announcements. So anytime you are on your phone, you're confused, you're not really sure what's going on, go to announcements, and in announcements, you're going to see the main things we want you to see right now, okay? The main things. Here's how you get the website and the Kajabi app that I just showed you that was all beautifully laid out. The welcome ceremony coming up on May 18th at 6 p.m. So everybody who joins, mark your calendars for Monday, May 18th at 6 p.m. I will be live in this group, Paint Party Headquarters, giving you the lay of the land, how to do everything, what's going on. And then another really cool thing I want to show you. So when you're in Paint Party Headquarters, you go to photos. So this is everybody's photos that we're sharing, right? That anybody's posted. But what I really want you to notice is albums. So here's where Brendan, again, she comes to the rescue and makes everything beautiful for us and organized. If you were to click on gold membership, which, by the way, every single one of you that join automatically is upgraded to gold for the $35 a month. So you don't have to pay extra. So you can see real quick all of the different paintings that you have rights to right now. You can immediately use to start making money with your paint parties. So another fun thing, let's say you like the Simply Blessed. When you click on it, you can see here in the description, you're going to have access to the tutorial so you know how to paint it. You're going to have access to the instructions, the supply list, the tracer, and what kind of wood I used. Every single thing you need is going to be right there, okay? The Flamingo, all of the marketing materials are being made right now with Sylvia so that you can use that. So the margarita, this is one of my friend Tamara Bennett's designs. She's allowed us to use it for anything that you want. She's one of the guests that is okay for you using it online. So right here, you can go to the marketing flyer. You can go to the Facebook group photo. So if you click on that, you're going to be able to see that this template was made for you and you can easily edit it. I said it right. Yes. So you can change this. So if yours is on Thursday or whatever it is, right? You can change this up and then immediately download it and put it as your Facebook flyer. Simple, simple, simple. We make it so simple for you, okay? And time-lapse painting tutorial, if you want to just get some buzz on your page, you could click on that and you could download and put it on your page. Or you could time-lapse your own and put it on your page. So many cool things like that that you can easily grab. Supply list, tracer, marketing materials. You can click on that and you're going to have access to all of those things that you can literally drag and drop. Okay? Drag and drop. The instructions. Not only could you print these and put them in your art kits, not only could you download this and immediately put it into your virtual paint party, but it's done beautifully. So it's ready. And there's no logos saying Texas Art and Soul or Paint Party Headquarters. So it looks as if it's just coming from you and your business. Again, it's huge time saver, huge time saver. So now if I go back to photos again, I want to show you what we've been adding so that you're ready to go. So we have been adding art kit tracers that you can immediately use, grab, right click, save as, and put those in your art kits or trace onto your painting or your canvas as soon as you needed to. So there's many of those, and I'm going to consistently add those as often as I can. Now, here's what I love so much about Paint Party Headquarters. So if you go to photos, you go to albums again, our members are the best, okay? So one of our members is, another member is a graphic designer. Another one did some of the photos. So you can see here in the comments, Gina and Lori stepped up. And Gina, I want to give credit to Gina and Lori, 2 of our members, took the designs I had and took it a step further. They took it a step further. And not only did they take it a step further, they said that anybody in Paint Party headquarters could right-click this, save image as, and immediately post wherever they want to sell their art kits. Isn't that awesome? So you just have grab and go, kids of all ages. Look, they put no logos on it. They used my art kit designs, made them all pretty, set it up, staged it, took a picture, and then not only used it for their own benefit, but said, no, let's let Paint Party headquarters use this too. I just think that is the coolest thing. Anybody else think that's cool? Let me know in the comments if you're like, dang, that's pretty awesome. So I just want to answer any of your questions. So that's a little sneak peek. In addition, if you're nervous about Facebook or you're nervous about the app and that, we also, a fourth way, the first 3 Mondays of every month, you get the trainings delivered to your email. So you're going to get every Monday, the first 3 Mondays of every month, those trainings delivered to your email. So I don't know about y'all, but it is a no-brainer when it comes to having design rights, having kit access, having marketing training at your fingertips, having social media training at your fingertips, having prayer and gratitude meetings. We do once a month because I truly feel that gratitude, we have got to always anchor ourselves in gratitude and putting God first in our business. And I just truly feel like that is so important. So I am very vocal about that before people join. Yes, we have people who join that don't come to the prayer and gratitude meeting, that maybe don't pray, and that is totally okay. You can still be a part of this. For, as you saw, it is very heavily Paint Party online business related. Every training I do is structured to help you succeed, okay? Purposely help you succeed. And Marissa says, I've got to get a printer. Not necessarily. If you're doing virtual, you just download and then upload to your virtual Paint Party. You only need a printer if you are, actually, even with kits. So if somebody pays you for a kit, you could email them the instructions. So if I'm selling an art kit at $10 for a kid, I'm not going to print off instructions. I would email those instructions. So again, another way you could do that without costing more money. Let's see. Liz says, and go ahead and ask some questions. I'll be on here for a few more minutes. And again, we close the doors at midnight. As you can tell, doing a launch like this for 5 days, my voice goes away. It's very, very exhausting. It's a lot of fun, but it's exhausting. So we only open to the public twice a year where we go full out, because once we close the doors at midnight, our energy changes over to help the people who have joined Paint Party headquarters. So the reason why we've been live a zillion times is because in this short period of time, you have to make a choice. Either I want to learn this or I don't want to learn this, or I want to move, 10 steps forward this year or even more, versus I want to just try to do it on my own and hopefully I'll be able to do it okay, right? I did it on my own for a long time. Guys, I still pay a business coach, Stu McLaren, a lot of money so I can learn from him, from the best, so that I continually learn and grow and know what I need to do to be on top of the social media, to be on top of the marketing. I don't know about y'all. I don't know if you know this, but things change fast in Facebook. Things change fast on Instagram. And I am constantly learning all the time so that I can help pass that knowledge to you. Liz, my biggest fear is I'll put an invite on my personal page in crickets. So you're not going to put an invite on your personal page. Okay. We are going to teach you marketing strategies. So for example, right now, my personal page, everything keeps me in forward. But if you scroll back past a week, you're going to see how to market on your personal page without marketing on your personal page. Okay. So we don't want to be, right now we're just in, basically we have the doors open till midnight. So we're kind of sharing everywhere, but in the like my personal page is usually just showing me painting, showing my family, showing things about faith, showing things about my dog, because that is what my core values are: faith, family, my dog, and painting, right? So you'll just see a repeat of that over and over again if you scroll past my personal page the past 5 days. And also there's ways that you post that you're not trying to go to your personal page. There's many other ways to do this than just posting on your personal page. And we're going to show you some tips, Liz, on how to do that so you don't feel rejected, because it can be scary. Let's see. Okay, so won't I need a printer for the templates? So Gail, if you're tracing them, yeah, you might want to get a printer so that you can grab your templates and then trace it with carbon paper onto your canvas. If you're already a skilled drawer, is that a word, drawer? A person who's skilled at drawing, you can look at that and just draw it on the templates. But you can definitely trace any of that. I mean, that's what it's set up for. This isn't set up for fine art. So if you're a fine artist, we do have fine artists in this group, but this is set up for any stage. It's really set up for people who want to share art, who want to make money teaching art online, in person, or through art kits. But with that, you don't have to be like this massive, crazy, intense, skilled artist. It's fine if you are, that's awesome. But you just have to have a passion. You just have to be, some of y'all are stage 1, learning to paint. And right now you are just watching the tutorials and learning, because what happens is I'm teaching beginner paintings where everybody who comes to my paint party can finish with a painting they're happy with. So if I'm teaching thousands of people how to paint who have never painted before, I can teach you how to paint who has never painted before. And then as you build your confidence, as you build your skill, you're going to be able to do all of these other things as well. Let's see. Sheila, no, she says, joining PPHQ has been the best decision ever. No offense, Stu. I'm sure he would laugh at that. Okay, let's see. Liz says, I also booked a live event today at a local restaurant. Oh my gosh. So local restaurants are starting to let people have their events again. Praise the Lord above. I cannot wait to have my events again at my local places. And Facebook charges for a business page. No, Facebook does not charge for a business page, Elaine. You can have your personal page, then you're going to have a business page. Like what I'm on right now, Texas Art and Soul, is a business page. What colors are you putting in the kits? It depends on the painting. So we are delivering 30 of those kits tomorrow. And those kits are orange, red, yellow, turquoise, black, and white. That's what we're putting in them. Let's see. Make sure there's no more questions before I go. I joined today, then cried because I went for it. Sandra, welcome. You are in good hands. And don't worry, I'm a crier too. So you're in the perfect spot. I think a lot of times people are joining and it's really not about the $35. I know some of you it is, and I get that. But most of you, it's not really about the $35. We go out to eat and we spend $35 without batting an eye. What I have found is it's about when you put $35 down, you're putting all of this pressure to succeed. And I want all of you watching right now to just take a deep breath. Because you are going to be putting that $35 down and you will fail. I'm going to tell you right now, there is no ifs, ands, buts about it. Anybody who is doing something new, doing something they are trying, they are going to have failures. But guys, when you realize failure is a part of this, when you realize that, yes, I'm going to pay $35 and I'm going to try this out. And yes, there's going to be times when I post the wrong thing or I say the wrong thing or I do a Facebook Live in the wrong place or nobody watched my Facebook Live and I was talking to nobody, right? When you do those things, and yeah, nobody wants that fear of failure, but it's part of it. I promise you, once you start getting comfortable with failing, you are going to succeed so much faster. So here's my motto: fail, 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 succeed. Yay, awesome. Fail, 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 succeed. Yay, it's getting easier. Fail, fail. Oh, I succeeded again. That was just a couple times of failure. Now I succeeded again. Fail. I succeeded that time faster. Like you start to get faster at succeeding. Now, it doesn't mean when you fail, it doesn't hurt. It still hurts. But the people that are failing the fastest are also the people who are succeeding the fastest. So when you put that $35 down, I know it's really not that much about the money. It's more about I'm putting all of this pressure on myself to succeed. And when we put all that pressure on ourselves to succeed, we start to have all these emotions of like, oh my gosh, what if I don't succeed? What if I've done this? And now oh my gosh, like we get in this panic. We get in this panic state of it's got to happen this second or I'm a failure. Guys, give yourself some grace. My goodness. Give yourself grace. Give yourself permission to fail. Give yourself permission to dream. Give yourself permission to pray big. Expect miracles, because those people that are consistent and have discipline, those two magic things, consistency and discipline, they're going to succeed. It's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when. And everybody's timeline is different. So everybody breathe. Put in the comments, breathe, if you're breathing with me now. Breathe. And now I also want you to type right now, give yourself grace. Give yourself grace to fail. Because that is where it is at, guys. You have got to give yourself grace to fail. If I would have quit, oh my gosh, thank the Lord for my sweet husband and family. I have really supportive family, and especially my husband. Oh my gosh, good. You're putting breathe. Give yourself grace. I just want you to hear that, because I know y'all are looking right now going, yeah, well, Heidi, everything's been fine for you. No, if you know anything about my story, which I am not going to share again because I have shared it this week, I have failed more times. And my husband's like, I don't know how you just keep getting back up. Like you're just like that doll that just falls, gets back up, falls, gets back up, falls, gets back, that little thing that just keeps going back up and down. And I'm telling you, it's because I did not give up. My parties got canceled in March, just like everybody else's. I'm not immune to that just because I've been doing paint parties for 10 years. I have summer parties booked right now, hoping and praying that they stay. But I also am a person who knows I need to make money more than one way. That's why we're delivering kits tomorrow. That's why I have virtual paint parties going on. That's why I do in-person paint parties. That's why when you get to stage 5 and you start looking at the possibilities of 1.73 billion with a B daily Facebook users, that maybe you can bring it into some kind of membership, which is what Paint Party Headquarters is. It's where I help you teach paint parties. Well, we have many of our Paint Party Headquarters who've gotten to stage 5 and now are doing not paint party memberships, but painting memberships. Or they're teaching people Bible journaling. Or they're teaching people art in the AM, like Jamie, who's in our group. I mean, just so many cool things. And what I want to share with you is that I'm not going to say, I'm just going to teach you this and then it's done. I want to help lead you all the way up. And then when I can get to the capacity of what I can teach you, I don't want to say that's it. I want to say, but look, there's these possibilities too if you want to go higher. And I want to show you how to get there. So I am just so excited for you. I love y'all so much. I am so tired of the starving artist mentality that has been put on society. It's a bunch of BS. So sick of it. God gave us these talents, these skills. Why would he give us this and then expect us to be able to barely pay our rent or to be able to barely do this? He also says in the Bible, he gives us wisdom to make money, to learn, to use our talents for good. And so why would we do that, right? So I want you to take the risk, join, and let us teach you. Don't keep running in circles. Don't keep going, this isn't working. This isn't working. Why are these other people being able to do it? No, that's where you go to the Facebook group. You type, I need some help. This is where I'm stuck. and we will be there to help you. So guys, I'm going to go ahead and sign off here. Okay, yes, I want Gail says I work full time but want to do something I love. Definitely. A lot of our members, I'm not going to be the person that says quit your day job and do this full time. No, I will never be that person. I am the person that says, whatever you're doing, add this in, diversify, and use this as fun vacation money. Use this as whatever extra money you want to use it for. Make this your fun paint party adventure. Okay. That's what I'm all about, because I want you to not have the stress when you're doing all of this. Now, if this is your full-time thing, or if this is something you're doing retired, then go for it. Do it. Make it whatever you want. But I'm here to help you. So just recap. We just did a behind the scenes. So if you're just tuning in, go back, check it out. I want to welcome all of the new members that have joined. We're so excited to help you. Please give us some grace as we try to get you situated. And I know, again, we're all adults. We all can control our overwhelm, and you're only concentrating on the first 3 things we're giving you. The welcome video, okay? The welcome video. I want you to concentrate on the art kit video, and then I want you to concentrate on the virtual paint party videos. That is it. And then on Monday, again, you can look around, but you're responsible for your overwhelm. And then on Monday at 6 p.m., we're doing a big welcome party. We're all going to be there. I'm going to be live in the group, and then I'm going to be talking to you, answering questions, and just helping you along the way through this. So I'm excited, and you have until midnight to make a decision. So go ahead and click the link in the description if you want to join today. Again, the last time we were offering it at $35 a month. The price will go up when we open it to the public, and that will be in September. So make sure you join today if you want to be grandfathered in at $35 a month. You can cancel at any time. All right, guys, I'm so excited to help you, and we will see you soon. Bye, guys.